Errol Spence's victory over Lamont Peterson, I just wanted to make a video detailing who I think is one of the most underrated trainers in the sport of boxing today. So obviously Lamont, obviously after Errol Spence won the title against Kell Brook and also beat Lamont Peterson in such dominant fashion, a lot of people do believe that he is one of the top 147-pound fighters in the world at this moment in time. Obviously, someone could make an argument for Keith Thurman and obviously to some lesser degree Danny Garcia. Although he did lose to Keith Thurman, he was on a dominant run before he fought him. You can't deny the fact that at this moment in time, I think in terms of the active welterweights that everyone believes is elite, the two fighters that are on top of the perch is obviously Keith Thurman and Errol Spence Jr. But it must be said, Keith Thurman is obviously coming off an injury at this moment in time and has been relatively inactive, and he doesn't seem that eager to fight Errol Spence Jr. Obviously, Sean Porter is one of them fighters that who's game to fight everyone, but he made the excuse that he doesn't want to fight Errol Spence Jr. because of the fact that he's not ranked in the IBF. So at this moment in time, in my opinion, the top 147-pound fighter on this planet at this moment in time is Errol Spence Jr. Now, obviously, a lot of people don't know Derrick James is one of the few people that was with Errol Spencer before he even went to the Olympics. So he actually helped Errol Spencer actually prepare himself to go to the Olympics. And obviously, he's guided his career thus far all the way to this point right now, after he's won the 147-pound title off Kell Brook, and obviously after his victory against Lamont Peterson. So obviously Errol Spence can credit a lot of his success in boxing to Derrick James at this moment in time. Derrick James is obviously the title of this video is the most underrated trainers in boxing. In terms of me saying he's one of the most underrated trainers, in my opinion, it's not just based on the adulation that he's getting, because the fact is last year Ring Magazine actually named him Trainer of the Year. So he was the 2017 Trainer of the Year for boxing last year, and obviously last year there was a ton of good fights going on. So the fact that he won Trainer of the Year is a massive testament. I mean, if you think about it, Vasyl Lomachenko performed amazing against Rigondeaux, so you can make an argument that his father was the Trainer of the Year based off Vasyl's performance against Rigondeaux, who was another pound for pound fighter. So based on that, you could make an argument that Derrick James shouldn't have won that certain award. But it's good to know that he won the award, because it means that he's getting some form of recognition. But I think in terms of the wider public, boxing fans in general don't seem to appreciate. They don't put Derrick James on the same level as they put other trainers like Freddie Roach or Virgil Hunter, or to some lesser degree Nassim Richardson. So this video is just detailing who I think is one of the most underrated trainers, who is Derrick James. Now, Derrick James also trains Jamal Charlo, who I believe last year knocked out Erickson Lubin in the first round. So he's not only guiding the career of Errol Spence Jr., he's also guiding the career of Jamal Charlo, who in my opinion is like one of the best out of the two brothers. I think he's the best out of both of them. I think you can make an argument that both Jamal Charlo and Errol Spence Jr. are the top, could be seen as the top elite fighters in their own weight class. So they're near the top, both of these fighters, in terms of their weight class. I've been reading some articles on Derrick James, and I found that not only does he train them both separately, but they both also spar together. So obviously to the run up to his fight against Erickson Lubin, obviously Jamal Charlo sparred against Errol Spence Jr. and obviously you can see that Errol Spence is very dominant in the ring when he fights welterweights. He's very physically strong, and he does push and manhandle a lot of his opponents around. But you can see where he's getting the strength to actually do that if he's sparring top light middleweights like Jamal Charlo. So this is just a video just detailing what I think about this trainer, and I think this is just the beginning. Like he's got a long storied career ahead of him as a trainer. The fact that he's training Errol Spence hasn't nowhere near reached his full potential, and obviously Jamal Charlo is hopefully going to have a few fights. I believe he's a mandatory for one of the belts with one of the bouts with like Canelo or Golovkin, he's not that far behind from getting a fight between either of them. So the fact is, obviously this is a relatively he's a relative upstart in the. Obviously, he's been training fighters for years, but he's getting mainstream recognition at this moment in time. So yeah, I'm gonna as much as I'm looking forward to following Errol Spence's career, I'm also gonna be looking forward to actually following Derrick James's career and see where he takes it. So that's just my thoughts. Tell me what you think below, and obviously subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. And I've got more content coming your way.